running a few seconds late. My name is Ricardo Mackenzie, and welcome to the Standing Committee of the Premier. Wasima, do we have any apologies for this afternoon?
No, Chairperson.
Okay, colleagues, then we go straight in the minutes of the previous meeting. If you can just open it up, Wasima.
It just disappeared now. Hold on. Is it? That's the minutes of the previous meeting. That was the public hearing in the chamber, Wasima.
Wasima, sorry, can everybody just introduce themselves? Sorry a minute, because I was rushing, I forgot. Everybody introduce themselves quickly, just for the record.
Good afternoon, Chair.
Freedom Front.
Wendy Philander.
Regan Allen.
I don't know if you heard me, but I'm here, Peter Marie, Freedom Front.
Kayam Kunyana, Public Education and Outreach Chairperson.
Thank you. I didn't hear Member Dagmo.
Member Dagmo, did you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Thank you. Wasima, can you go to page 2, please? Thank you. Any comments on page 2? Thank you. You can go down to page 3. Thank you, colleagues. Because all of you were there at that meeting. Can we have a mover and a shaker for this minutes, please?
Chair, I
Chairperson.
move that we adopt.
Seconded.
Thank you. Can we
Chair.
go to second set, please? Yeah.
Chairperson, just at point 4.3, there's just a typo at programming, and I second the proposal by Member Allen.
Chairperson,
you.
you want this son to share the next lot of minutes, Lizette?
Yes, Lizette, please. Thank you, Lizette. Oh, much better. I've now moved over to my laptop so can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes, we can, Chair.
Excellent. Thank you. You can go down. Thank you. Can we have a move and shaker for this minutes, please?
Propose, propose the minutes are adopted.
Thank you. Do you have a seconder there, please?
Seconded, Chair.
Thank you. Can we go to the next one, please? Thank you. Can we go to page 2, please? Thank you. Can I just 4.1? That's not the National Treasury. That was the National Department. Thank you. Can we have a move and a shaker, please, to adopt these minutes?
Moving for adoption, Chair.
Thank you. Member Dugmore, Member Philander. Can we do the next one, please? So, Member Dugmore, you're saying something?
No.
Okay, can we go to the next one, please, Wasima?
Chairperson is Lizette. I'm just trying to get to the next one.
Thank you, Lizette, please. Thank you. Next page. Thank you. Can we have a move and a shaker, please?
I move that we adopt, Chair.
Seconded, Chair.
Thank you. The next one, please.
Chairperson, this is the oversight report to the Mossel Bay Access Center that needs to be adopted.
Okay, thanks. Members, you guys need to pay special attention to that because you guys were in Mossel when I was in Cape Town at the time. I was not there, so if you guys just pay special attention on to this report, please. Thank you.
What's up? What's up, members?
Thank you. All of you who are present at the meeting, please confirm if you
Chair-
accept.
Chairperson, can I just ask that we perhaps go back to point 3? Perhaps I just missed it, but it was also made mention that the facility was ready to go online in assisting with vaccination registrations. Did we capture that as well?
I didn't see it in the report, but I can add it to 4.2, I think.
Thank you.
I will formulate it after this meeting, member, if you are happy.
Thank you very much. I move for adoption with the amendment proposed, Chair.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Can we adopt? Can we move on to the next one?
Chairperson Nazit, this is the annual activity report for Premier Standing Committee on Premier Constitutional Matters for the year 2021-2029 for the members to consider and adopt.
If you could just go to the next page, please. Thank you. I hereby propose that we, can we have a move and shake for this report, members?
I move that we
Move
adopt.
for adoption.
Thank you.
Wasima, did I miss anything? I have a lot. Can I just check that we adopted everything?
Chair, yes, just through you, Chair. The 11th of May, the public hearing minutes, and then the 25th of March's minutes, please.
Say again.
I'm just asking Lizette to open up the 25th of March minutes and the 11th of May. We had two sets of minutes on the same day. We just missed the one, the public hearing one.
Okay, can we finish that one quickly?
Okay, this is 25th of March, Chairperson.
Okay, let's do that. Can we have a move and shaker for those minutes, please?
I move that we adopt.
Second,
And-
Chair.
Thank you. Next one, please.
That's the final lot of minutes to be adopted, Chairperson.
Yeah. Okay, next page. I thought we adopted this as one already, but anyway, let's go to the next one. Thank you. Can we have a summary to adopt the minutes, please?
Moving for adoption, Chair.
Thank you. Is that all the
Sec-
minutes and
Seconded.
the notes that must be adopted, Wasima?
Yes, thank you, Chairperson. Everything has been adopted now by the
Excellent.
committee.
So we're going to start sending out those letters and requests for meetings and public hearings. And then just receive one more request from member Philander. She'd like to host a public meeting in Drakenstein. Members, can we adopt that proposal for member Philander?
Chair.
Yeah.
Chair, thank you very much. I'm sure that all of us do realize the importance of community participation. Chairperson, I wish to ask the committee to extend the public hearings to the Cape Winelands area, and that is the Drakenstein area, but explicitly Wellington, as well as Worcester and Stellenbosch, if that is possible, please.
That's a proposal by member Philander. Anyone object to the proposal?
Chairperson, based on the proposal submitted by member Philander, our support, also taking note of previous submissions made to our committee regarding emails and correspondence received by you in your capacity as chairperson for further public hearings in other regions as well.
Support, Chair.
Thank you. Therefore, the resolution is adopted by the committee. Wasima, your hand is up.
Chairperson, just for clarity, does the committee want to have a public hearing? So they're going to have one public hearing that surrounds the Wellington, Worcester and Stellenbosch area, and that a venue be sorted that is
Central to that. And we obviously
central
will
for
arrange
everyone
transport
that's
if
in
we
that
need to.
surrounding areas.
Yes.
Chair.
Okay.
Yeah, also remember Philander.
Chair, in terms of logistical arrangements, the towns are not that compact or near to each other. Is it possible for us to have 3 different hearings in those towns?
We can definitely. That is the proposal, Member Philander. Do you have support on the committee for that proposal? I will support that. Member Allen, do you support the proposal to have the different public hearings there?
All in order with me.
Member Dugmore, anybody else? Any objections? I can't see because of where I am. Okay, there's no objections to that, so that's accepted. Member Wasima, we'll speak about the logistics afterwards.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Anybody else? Member Ellen, I know who was on this was Dagmar, Ellen, Mare, Philander. I can't see from where I am, so I don't know who else was on the meeting.
Chairperson,
Yeah.
Member Allen, yeah. Thank you so much. I'm happy with that to proceed in that way. Thank you.
I just saw light flashing. Who was that? Huh?
Chairperson, that was me.
Excellent. Anything else?
Chair, I just want to note that the last resolution by the committee was that they will sort dates from the chief whip. And that I just want to make sure now that the committee made a resolution for 4 additional public hearings, and in this it will be these three areas. So will that be 7 in total?
I will write to the chief whip as well, just to ask for more dates for those Worcester, Drakensberg, etc.
Chair,
Anyone else? Sorry. Who else? I
Chairperson,
can't see here. I can only hear. Yeah.
the Chairperson, sorry, I'm trying to put up my hand. I lost, my battery went down. Can you hear me?
Sorry, I can't see from where I am, so you have to speak loud.
Can you hear me, Chair?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just had a battery problem. But I just wanted to ask if the committee has resolved on the need for extra hearings. I know Member Brinkcase at the last meeting specifically motivated for, I think it's Macassar, somewhere in Macassar.
Didn't you
But-
hear now, Member Dagmar?
What's that?
We just accepted that. Now, didn't you hear?
No, that I said my battery failed. But
Okay.
if the meeting
send
has
you-
already
I'm
resolved,
sure Wasima will send the minutes of the meetings afterward because we adopted everything now.
so we're having 7 more meetings.
No, we had already adopted 4. Remember, we agreed the last meeting 3. So now Member Philander raised the point that was previously raised by Member Branca, is that we only go to certain constituencies. So she wants to go to, I think she mentioned Drakensberg municipality.
Okay, sorry, Chair, I don't want to keep the meeting back. If that decision has been made, withdraw. Fine.
Okay, thank you, Member Mare.
Chairperson,
Speaker,
Sorry, sorry, members, I can't restart the whole meeting now. That's the purpose of coming to a meeting. I literally drove, rushed my way, found a venue. I'm sitting in a corner having this meeting. So we can't restart meetings. So we all have to sacrifice. Member Mare, are you raising a new point?
I've never raised the point, sir, because I was just cut off. I never heard a thing. I only heard now Mr. Dugmore saying about additional meetings. That's the first time I could again enter the discussion. So all I want to say is, what is the purpose of this public participation? Are the people so fully informed about the ramifications of a constitutional amendment? Are we going out to sell the amendment, or are we going there critically to give the people the fors and the against of changing the constitution? Or is the purpose of these public participation to give the public a given and then just to tell them what we are going to do? Or is this a meeting where we give both sides the fors and the against? Because if you are against it and we go to these public meetings to listen to the public, will those who are against amendments be allowed to state it in public? Or is that just that this is the bill and this is what the bill wants to do? Can I just get clarity?
Member Mare, like I said, I don't want to go back now. The purpose of public hearings is exactly that, to hear what the public wants. on a previous public hearing, for example, where the department didn't want to institute a specific matter, the public said they wanted it, and that was done. So it's either for or against. And the reason why we just now adopted another resolution on the public outreach office is to do what was missing before, where public outreach office needs to go ahead before the time to brief the public so they know exactly what the legislation is about. So we've just also adopted, and something that we all raised before, Member Darkmore, Member Brunges at the previous meeting, and we just adopted that resolution as well. Member Philando, your hand is up.
Yes, thank you, Chairperson. I am actually covered by you now. I just need clarity based on what we've resolved on the additional hearings that we will conduct. The next step will then be for you to engage with the Chairperson of the Programming Authority to finalize those dates.
I will write to her this afternoon, first thing. Now that we've adopted everything, I'll write to her this afternoon.
Thank you, Chair. I'm happy. Thank
Yes,
you.
something else is flashing, Member Dagmar.
Sorry, Chair, no, I would remove my hand.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything new that people want to raise?
Nothing,
Chair.
Chair.
Chair?
Thank you, Member Dagmar.
Yeah. Chair, I just wonder if we can find some time at our next meeting, even if it's after the next public hearing. But as the Committee on the Premier and Constitutional Affairs, I believe that we should discuss the recent development where one sphere of government, i.e. the municipality of Cape Town, has resisted or has indicated that they do not see themselves in any way accountable to the legislature, and therefore they do not have to ask questions. I think this is a constitutional matter, and I would like to request that we discuss it at the next meeting. What are the implications of this? Thanks.
Member Dagmar, you can just put that in writing, because I just want to make sure that I don't cross local government's boundaries, but I'm happy to entertain it. You can just put it in writing so I can just make sure that I don't cross local government boundaries. I'm in the Standing Committee of Local Government, but I got no problem in discussing it. But please just send me a note on it, please.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. Members, seeing there's nothing else, this meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, members. Thank you, Chair.